there, ladies and gentlemen, and we begin from where we left off. So now I'd like to take a look at some of the actual reports here. So sighting reports, we do have a few transmissions, some at San Diego actually. There's a heavy volume of radio transmissions at Anchorage and at Seattle, so there's a lot of American activity on the coastline, which I'm not surprised about. But Anchorage is rather intriguing. Okay, so for Anchorage over here, I'd like to divert some submarines over to that area at some point. Let's see if we have any available in the area. Area being a loose term. Right, we're about to land here shortly. Should finally be able to take wake. It's been a long time coming. Fatigue's rather low. We should be able to go for a shock attack potentially. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. So we do require more over here, definitely. Righto. 3 transport planes. They would be fairly useful. See, they have range to wake, which is actually incredible. Plenty of supply over here. Okay. Transfer base. Select on map. Okay. Now, what I'd like to do is try and have them island hop. I'd like to probably have them at Ramal, or maybe a truck. Maybe a truck due to the fact that it's a supply hub. And then we could try and use it to supply forces in the field. But what we'll do then is we'll land over here, potentially. We do have 11,000 supplies over here, so plenty of supply. There we go, we'll land there. Okay. Now we're going to leave them as they are for the time being. We'll have them stand down. Actually, we'll have them on train event for the moment. Train mission transport. There we go. Okay. We do not know what the garrison is. There is a airfield on the island, so I don't want to be sending anything in terms of transport planes over there yet. Right, moving southeast. We have our own forces over here. Further enemy forces. Righto. Right, we are patrolling around Port Moresby. We can see that the enemy has about 3,280 infantry, which is a fair amount of them, honestly. Fair amount. There's no infrastructure on the island over here to support an advance from somewhere over here. So we are going to have to try and figure things out. We do have men on their way, which is good news. Okay. Now we have a few submarines down here. I feel I'll have a lot more luck if I have them return. We'll probably keep one around here for the time being. You have a decent endurance rate. Well, they both do. Okay. Just patrol around here. I'll let you set your own path. No, okay, well there we go. I'd be interested in taking New Caledonia, actually. Decent port down here. In fact, I'm actually going to switch over. We'll find another submarine to go and patrol Anchorage. So what we'll do here then is we'll have you set patrol zone around this target. And we'll cover as much as we can, with as little as we can. At least in that fashion we widen our search arc and increase the chances of finding the enemy. Okay. So the Yabari is under repair at the moment. She's on pier side. We do also have the AMC under repair. Yeah, she did sustain major damage. Though she should be ready soon. Okay. Right. Have our air forces over here. Where are you heading? I can't recall sending you up that way. That's extremely odd. They're returned to home port, aren't they? Why are they doing that? I did not tell them to do that. Right, your home port will be over here at Truck. We're still very good on ammunition. Right. Yeah, they were heading to Kyoto. Right. You will patrol around this area. I want to control the Tora Strait. So I think we'll go... we'll go over here into the Coral Sea. Somewhere perhaps over here. Okay, not too close, but not too far. And we should be able to control the Tora Strait. They will be close enough, however, to enable us to respond to threats in the area. We do need Kitabutai in the area, or at least the remnants. Right, Kitabutai is over here. They're not far out. Maybe about 3 days out from Truck. Ultimately, not far. Yep, there's going to be a huge, huge force in the area there. Okay. Now, China. We are still seeing heavy fighting over here. I am hoping to break the enemy. Right. They're defending right now. Probably worthwhile to hold this open. Okay. Ah, we have tanks over here. I will send tanks. There we go, we're going to send them to the battle. Okay. Our expedition has set out. It's incredibly vulnerable, however. Now, this is only an AMC. Okay, we have 2 patrol boats over here. We have an automatic convoy over there. I should... Yep, we're about to dislodge troops from over here. Okay, we have a light cruiser. We have a few forces over here. We have the oiler as well. Shira, or Shiria. Okay. We do have about 3,000 fuel here. That is sufficient for our needs. These forces are here. They are fatigued. Disruption is a little bit up there. Okay, so we are seeing plenty of forces around here. Plenty of them. Right, these forces are still moving. And now these are on... Yeah, they're moving. How far are they out from their destination? A good distance yet. It's going to take them some time to reach this area. Not quite the speedy advance I was hoping for, but it is a advance nonetheless. Okay, this force will move up over here. Messina. There's about 7,000 troops here. We don't have the numbers, but with the armored fighting vehicles, we might be able to do it. I'd consider landing forces closer, but I don't want to take the risk. We'll land the forces at Legacy. Legacy? Legacy? I can't remember how the hell you say it, but we'll land them at the port over here. It's a lot safer. Right then. So wait on these forces to arrive. The armor is shortly to arrive. Okay. We'll have you on deliberate attack. I'd like to take this as soon as possible, please. We are still moving. There's about 2,000 troops here. We're shortly to capture these bases. That's good news. We are moving down on the base here. That's even better news. There's still heavy submarine activity around this area, so it's not all sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. But I'm most pleased about this. This is my proudest achievement so far. But it's not there yet. We do need to finish these troops off. So let's see. They're on ground attack. That target will be here. Okay. I do need to find planes to arrive over here. So what we're going to do then is, once we have the carriers from Kiributai, the ones that we do decide to take, then we will have them sent down to this area, to the Solomon Sea, to support our attacks on Port Moresby, and just in general to establish complete superiority in the area. I'd like to potentially have a base on Horn Island. I'd like to build up an air base there. That would be incredible for controlling that strait. Absolutely incredible. It would really hamper, well, it would just completely negate traffic through the Torres Strait belonging to the Allies. And then they would be forced to travel through the Coral Sea, up to the Solomon Sea, or around the entirety of Australia, which is going to take a hell of a long time. Right. Ultimately, not that much going on right now. Now we can take a look at our industrial situation. Okay. Right. So in our pool, we have about 2.961. Resources looking okay. Not many vehicles. I do need to increase the amount of vehicles that we have. We should be able to increase that in time. Right. Let's see. Intelligence report. Ground reinforcement schedule. Group reinforcement schedule. Okay. Right, so we'll have a few planes. About a week. It's quite a while before we start receiving zeros. Quite a while. You can see how that upgraded then. Right. Ship availability. So we did accelerate the Yunyo class. As you can see here, they'll arrive soon enough, with a decent complement of Zeros, Vals, and Kates. Not a huge amount of them, but enough. And they are unaccelerated. Okay. Well, now we don't have much left in the Naval Shipyard, otherwise I would have accelerated the other. But we'll keep it as it is. Right, ETA. Ah, I see. Right. So we'll have some light cargo ships soon. Subchaser. A light carrier. The Soho. That would be fantastic. Auxiliary. Good, I-28. Okay. I-28 will be assigned to Anchorage then, I believe. Good number of submarines. Yunyo. Yeah, where is the Yamato? Right, the 20th of May. Not that long, really. We are on January 10th, 1942. So we'll save it as it is. Not too much else going on right now. Just save it here for the time being. Just 63 for the moment. There we go. Are we on 63 or are we on 62? I can't remember now. Right, so there we go. Just double check. Yep, 63. Let us proceed. Ah, nice. Capture the base. Should gain the supplies or whatever was actually there at the time. That would be nice to have. So I'm interested in covering... well, we already do have San Diego covered to an extent. We do need to get some actual submarines into the area around Anchorage. I imagine that they would be diverting forces to the northern area. I do need to put some more focus onto China. I do need to end the war in China. But we're still very much in early days. There's much yet to happen. Okay. I would like to be covered in Seattle again. We do need to get some Marines back out there. The good news is it's a, well, it's a long turnaround time, I suppose. It does take only a short amount of time to refuel once they actually do arrive. But it's a long turnaround in the fact that they've got to get back out there. So that's the thing, really. Okay. I'm so happy that we're actually reacting now. I wish I'd have noticed that a long time ago. But these are things that we learn. See some forces over here. Right, not good. Not good at all. She will be sunk. And she was being escorted as well, wow. That's unfortunate. Ah. Tit for tat. On fire, heavy damage. But I'm glad that we caught that. 2 ships over there. Yep, and she's down. Yeah, okay. Definitely tit for tat. Right, here we go. Engage into short defences. Okay. We did lose 39 men during the landing. Okay. They had 33 guns. That's still quite a formidable amount. Oh boy. Further 8 troops. Not much, really. But we can finally take Wake Island, so I can redistribute forces then. And we'll be good to go. Ouch. Shelled 3 times. I should have gone with a deliberate attack. I didn't know if they would land first, but we know that one now. Speed this up. Sightings, yep. Hmm. 14 casualties. Not much, but still, it's a start. Good. Ooh, they lost a gun too. That's not something they can easily replace. That's not good. But it must be done. Haha! Iron Master. Oh my lord. Iron Master, Iron Chieftain, Echunga, Iron Warrior. 2 guns, 1 destroyed, 1 disabled. But the thing is, that's 4 ships that are going to be going to the bottom of the ocean very quickly. Bad weather. Oh, hello. Speed this up. Ah, we destroyed a Catalina. Only a few casualties. Oh, thank God. Yep, once again. Destroyed. What do we have here? Ah. They just have no chance. Absolutely no chance. Oh boy. Right, here we go, Wake. On fire. Well, once we do take Wake, then she can repair there. Good, they've arrived. Good, we can challenge the Chinese now. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. That was not good. That does sour the victory over here. 5,000 casualties is a huge amount in this theater. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. But still, we've driven Chinese out here. They've lost a number of guns, so that is very good for us. At least some success in China. We'll change our tactics over here. They are in formidable positions. Okay. Eventually Hong Kong will break. Right, here we go. Yep, base force. Banzai. Brunei has been captured. Now we can take the rest of Borneo. Right, our forces have landed here. Oh? Right. That did not go as I would expect. I would have imagined they'd have landed where the other forces would have landed, but I guess not. Definitely should have had my forces on the island attack. Okay, so all in all, we did actually take a hell of a lot of casualties in that turn. The most casualties I've taken thus far in the actual campaign. So we'll have to reevaluate our tactics and change. But ultimately, we have inflicted greater losses upon the enemy. The turn previous, we did sink... Well, we did annihilate over 1,000 men. Right. But at least we've learned the errors of our ways here. Let's adjust. Huge losses here. Huge. The 19th Division there took huge losses. Right. A lot of fatigue there. Indeed, lots of fatigue. Right, that was a horrific thing. I wish I'd have taken a look at that beforehand. But at least we have captured the base here. I need this base, and then I can use the chain of base to increase my logistical support in the area. And then we can move down here, take this railroad, and start to move. Start to get things really going. This has not been obviously garrisoned. I do need to garrison it. Do have about 2,000 plus troops after that. I do need to wipe this force out here. And once we do wipe out these Chinese forces in the interior of the lands we control, then we can start moving more troops towards where they're needed. We did lose a ship over here, sadly. There's a number of them. In time we should be able to deal with it. Okay, right, our forces over here. They're still unloading. Okay. No troops aboard. So they're unloading cargo. How much do we have here? That's plenty. Okay. So we have plenty of troops here. Let's go with a deliberate attack. Okay. Okay. That's not anything like I wanted it to be. We're gonna have to get some air power over there. So I think what we'll do then is we'll inevitably split Kitabutai. I'll have half of the carriers sent down here to the Solomon Sea, then half of the carriers sent to Wake to assist in that invasion. We must take Wake. It's either we take it or we back off, but I'd rather take it while we have the opportunity. But then again, we'll see. Right. So among friends over here, we still see targets. Overall, we did inflict large damage over here. Okay. There's still enemy forces moving through the straits over here. Yep, further forces. Tankers, apparently. 2 tankers, supposedly. If that is indeed tankers, then they are in for a rude awakening. Right, the situation by Hawaii is still interesting. There's a number of ships out here, but we're not seeing that much activity. I think we've well and truly locked Hawaii down for the time being. We did encounter some forces around San Diego and San Francisco. I'd like to get something over to cover Seattle and Anchorage, but that will come in time. But yes, thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and do subscribe for more.